Okay, here we are, November 8th, and to discuss the different fueling options in the image that I had made for everybody as for a follow-up option. So basically the purpose of this is, you want to still do your normal health assessment, just as normal, your normal health assessment. And then if they do not sign up on the spot, then you set up your follow-up call 48 hours later. Give them time to think on things, write down any questions, look at their budget or whatever. And then on the follow-up phone call 2 days later, whenever you have that time set, and they say, well, I don't think I can afford this, or I don't think I can make this work, or I don't know if I can do this, or they just, and not everybody does a 5-in-1 initially, but that's just one example. But if on that follow-up call they say they can't make it work, then that's the next option. So that's an image where you can say, well, you know what? We do have other options. Whatever you can afford or whatever works for you, we can make that work. And so I laid out the 3-and-3 plan, which what that means is that's basically 10 boxes. It comes out to be about $220, including tax. So that's where the breakdown came from. And then the open plan, basically what I laid out for that, the $4 a day, that's about $100 a month. So I've had some people say, well, I've got $100. What can I do for $100? And I say, well, I can get you 5 boxes of feelings. I can give you, I can send you an email for some guidance, and I can check in with you each week, see how things are going, blah, 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 blah. And the reason I say that, as far as the coaching support and checking in each week, is not that you don't want to give them support, but at the same time, like, you also want to be able to be compensated for your coaching time as well. Does that make sense? So, like, if someone's just getting a few boxes of feelings, you don't want to be spending an hour on the phone with them every week. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting paid for that. So, but yet you still want to be a good support system, and they're still part of the community. They can be part of the Facebook page and everything else. So that's how I broke that down. And sometimes someone's like, I can only afford $50. Well, give them a couple boxes of feelings, pop them in the support page, send them the ebook, check on them each week. A lot of times those clients will turn into full 5-in-1 clients down the road. But the reason I made that breakdown is because there's been so many times that, coaches, I've done follow-up and I've said, well, did you offer them something else? A backup option. They're like, well, no, I didn't really know what to say. And it's like, okay. Because, sometimes people just want community. They just want something. They want to be part of something. They need some sort of structure. And what's cool about Optavia is that we can customize it to them. I mean, it doesn't have to be it's not a make it or break it program. It doesn't have to be 5-in-1. It doesn't have to be the 4-2-1 or whatever. Obviously, those are the better options, but if they can't make it work, they can't make it work. And we have other options to be able to give them, where they've got a coach as a friend, they got a cool Facebook page, we've got our Habits of Health book, we've got the ebook, we have our huddles that they can tap into. I mean, there's just so much that they can be part of, and those people are going to remember you as, wow, like, she took me under her wing anyway. Even though they didn't do the 5-in-1, I mean, you want to be remembered as that coach or that person out there that cared about them and took them under your wing, no matter what the heck program they did. Okay. Because so many times, in the past, we said, well, I can't do the 5-in-1. You can't afford $400. Sorry. Keep me updated. See you later. That's a salesy approach, and we want to be able to help people as much as we can. So, that's the reason I made that image, because it's just easy. It's easy for you to send and say, here's a few different options to look at and the breakdown. Let me know what you think. Let me know if that would work. Hold on a second. Hey, Derek. Oh, I want to record you. I forgot. Can you come grab Daniel because he's falling asleep? Right Okay. He's like past his head is literally right by the laptop as so I'm like trying to like zoom train you guys' face is like right there. Go with Daddy, let him put you to bed. We were snuggling and watching something on Netflix. Okay. So basically it just breaks it down where it's easy for you and you don't have to get all tongue tied trying to explain all these different plans of 3 and 3 and this and that and what the cost breakdown is and all that. These people can't comprehend all that. You know, it's just too much. So basically what that image does is it just breaks it down for you. Okay. Also, I was talking to a few coaches about this today. I've been like really working on getting things organized and kind of like just done a little bit easier so it's easy for you guys. So all those different plans, like you have the 5-in-1, you've got the welcome email or the welcome package you send with that. Well, when someone's doing the 3-in-3 plan, sending them that email is completely confusing because it doesn't have a chart of what they need to do. It doesn't have the 3-in-3 plan in there. It can kind of get lost and be kind of confusing. And then what if they do that open plan where they just get some feelings and they want to follow something? Well, what email are you going to send them, So I have all those typed up and set and easy for you. And basically what I've been working on is my Google Drive. I'm thinking about just sharing my Google folder with you guys to where, you can just pop on there. You've got the welcome email, you've got the 3-in-3 email, you've got that follow-up message I sent you guys. This whole message that we're talking about tonight, I sent it to you in a Google Doc. So it's just easy. It's just a link. It's easy. You can go copy and paste it. You could always have it on your phone at all times. The Facebook message thread is great, but as far as like needing important things and be able to find it and keep it and not have to go waste your time looking for stuff and not having to waste your time copying everything over into your notes on your phone. I want to be able to just give you a Google Drive where you can just, you can open up that Google Drive and every email and every tool is in there in one spot. I've had some coaches struggling with the Team Snap website. It's awesome. Patty and them did a great job with it and worked hard on it, but I have some coaches that are just really struggling on finding things easily and quick, and it's not very mobile. The mobile use of it's not very easy. So what I thought about the Google Drive, just because you can use it on your computer, you can use it from your phone. It's just easy to do that. So that's coming up. So just bear with me on getting that rolled out. But I will get that rolled out probably in the next couple days. And then that way you guys can start utilizing that. And then if I give it to you and you think of a cool tool that I don't have in there yet, I'd be more than happy to put it in there. That way, I'll have the structural tension chart in there and the map in there and all that kind of stuff too, so that you don't have to go looking around everywhere, all the time for different links and stuff. Okay. And then also on that note, and I did talk to Patty and Marissa about all this earlier. Let's see. On that note, I'm also working on, first off, while I open this up, does anyone have any questions about anything yet? No?
I'm still struggling with a client that's not losing.
Okay, well, let's table that. We'll talk about that after.
Okay.
Because this is more on just organization, and
I think it would be that the Google you're talking about. I think if you get it on my phone, it's going to be very helpful because I know the one I use right now is helpful to give them their daily message.
Okay, good. Yeah.
How do you organize yourself to? I think, of course, Emily and I talked about that last Saturday, to get me more organized, to figure out what day they're on, because some of them are starting certain part of the day of the week, and it's throwing me off a lot.
I don't know if you've seen my video, or I've sent it to Emily and your guys' team, but I have a big desk calendar on my desk, or you can get a small calendar too. And I can send you a picture tonight, but basically when I probably could just get up and walk over it. But
I got one. I've been trying to use it, but I sometimes don't write that down.
well, that's on you. You know, you got to be like, so if I, like this morning, I had 3 clients start today, so I just filled it all in, you know, as I sent them. I just have a set time in the morning, like I'll send them their daily text or whatever. I usually do around like 7 a.m. So at that time, you know, I write them down on there. Now, when I place a client's order, I will put them on the left side of the calendar with the square, like a check mark box, and that as a new client. You get what I'm saying? And then that way I know if I'm waiting on their box still or whatever. So when they start program, I will put day 1, 2, 3, you know, and then I do week 2, week 3, whatever. And then, but as soon as they start program, I'll check mark that box because then I know their box has come and they're started.
So Laura,
the rest of them, I'm waiting on their box to arrive still.
Do you ever get ones that are just they already have their boxes and you keep sending them texts? Well, let's get together and get you started. And when do you want to start? And you get silent. Do you ever get that?
Can you mute yourself? Do what? Sorry, Carla.
They have their box the last 2 days, and I have not been able to get through Pat Strump. Now, she's been a difficult one for me to get her through to, even to get her started. And she's still not texting me back. I tried calling her several times, text her and everything, you know, when do you want to start? You know, I think, and then she was supposed to call tonight.
Okay, well, let's take that off this training, and we can talk about that after, more specific with specific clients and stuff. But I mean, you're going to have people like that aren't going to be as integrated and engaged. Okay. And that's something that Emily can help you with as far, I mean, if you've done your part in reaching out, you know, then there's nothing more you can do. I have a client that weighed in today for week 1, I guess. I don't know. She hasn't even told me. I have no idea. I haven't talked to her all week long. She started a program on Halloween. I haven't talked to her once since then. Okay. So I keep texting her every day. I do my part, and I hope she's doing well. But that's all I can do, you know. So you're going to have people like that, unfortunately. And it sucks because I'm like, well, I wish they would tap in there to everything they can, and you hope they're successful. And honestly, I will admit I was that client. I never answered my coach's calls, ever. I just did the program. I did great. I was all in. I was self-motivated, but I was very stubborn, and I just didn't feel like talking on the phone, or I don't know. But luckily I succeeded. And but then later, as I moved in transition maintenance, and I soaked more into the support. So, but don't be surprised. Not everybody will be cookie cutter perfect. So, you know, we'll just help the ones that want it, that are all in, and just focus on those people.
So do you just keep texting them and reminding them? Nope. Just let it go and
just say, I would maybe do a final text, say, hey, I'm here when you're ready to go. I'm here to help you. Just keep me updated.
That's what I did.
Okay. But yeah, if you just focus on filling out that calendar, and just, I mean, it's so easy. It's just one of those things, and just to remind yourself, like, just to do it. Like, I'm like that with my thank you letters. Like, I always write my clients a thank you letter and put some scholarships in there, you know, and I send that out. But if I would only do it, I end up doing it at the end of the month, and I end up having to write like 12 of them at one shot. My hands hurting and everything. But if I would just, do it when I put their order in, then I wouldn't have to play this catch up. So it's just kind of like one of those things just to be consistent with, and just put in your pattern. When you know you've got someone starting on day 1, I'll even put, like, because you're waiting on their box, you know their box is coming, what day it's arriving, and then you ask them, hey, what day you want to start? And some people want to start the next day. Other people want to start on a Monday or whatever. On my calendar on that day, I'll put prep, and then, you know, I'll put their name. And then that way I know, like, it's their kickoff call that day or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'll send you a picture of what it currently looks like to help.
Yeah, I have a question. Julie, I'm really sick, so I'm not going to show you my picture.
Oh, poor thing.
I was just wondering, they keep talking about documents that are on the Healthy Hangout that they post on the Healthy Hangout.
Yes.
What is that? And can we get those documents like the one that they just showed on the huddle?
Yeah, they just released that yesterday, and so I saved it, and I was kind of thinking about releasing it either over the weekend, like kind of starting the week off, like instead of releasing it in the middle of the week.
Okay. I just didn't know if we had it somewhere, so.
Yeah, I mean, I do, yes, I do have it. I just haven't rolled it out yet, because I was like, well,
I just wondered.
maybe I'll roll it out this weekend. That would be a good Friday post, or good, that way they can print it off this weekend and start fresh on Monday with it.
Okay.
So, and then we can create a raffle too. We've got our daily challenge going too. Like I've been doing a weekly challenge, and everybody's been having fun with that. So I thought that would be a good challenge with a raffle next week. You guys think so? With the sheet? Yes. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Get better, my love. My goodness. Surprised you're on here. That's a trooper for you right there.
I've been off all week for work because I've been sick.
Oh my gosh. Well, get some
pneumonia.
No, just a cold, but my voice is gone.
Gosh. All right, let me share my screen real quick, and I will show you what. Okay, so you can kind of see my Google Drive here, where I'll just have like a folder for you guys where it's just, I don't know, it's just easy. But I got a bunch of stuff all in here, you know, structural tension, fall recipes, that follow-up message. But this is what it would look like for you, where you can just go and click on any of these and just have them, and you know, whatever. And then I wanted to show you this I'm working on, and this may not pertain to everybody on here, but anybody is welcome to use it. So you know how we have like new coaches that you know, that start, and you roll out your Facebook, and you're kind of starting to do the blitz, and they say so much about you know, brand yourself or live your life out loud and share more of your story. Well, a lot of times coaches are just stuck. They don't know what the heck to say or what to post, and you know, they just end up getting stuck, and they end up not even doing it, and then they're just posting so much about the blitz and not more on their own life. Now, I will say, you ladies that are on here tonight, you guys do awesome at this. I mean, you guys are always posting fun things about yourself and your life and what you're doing, so keep that up. But this is like for new coaches or anyone that's just kind of stuck. And so I'm still working on it. I have them written down. I just need to type it up. But these are just kind of rolling out like the first 30 days of a coach, you know, kind of giving them some ideas of, you know, what to post and how to say it. And so you can kind of see what I put. You know, just sharing the purpose of the next 30 days, sharing their why with the world, sharing their progress picture and their next goal, sharing their health coach, blah, 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 blah. And so the 30-day post, it kind of go through, I kind of set them up to go through, you know, all the different, I'm trying to stop share here. Basically to go through, did you guys see that or no? Uh-oh, now my camera's stuck. I'm so sorry. Did anybody see the sheet I just showed you or no?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, all right. Oh, here it is. Sorry. This computer is a little different where everything's located. But anyway, I lost my train of thought on what I was just talking about the 30 days.
Interesting question.
And now Siri's talking to me. Oh, God. Anyway, but, the 30 days kind of just goes through the different habits. So, you know, it may touch on, you know, hydration, you know, a picture of hydration, it may touch on support. So like a picture at an event or of the huddle. It could touch on exercise. So I just kind of went through like all the different aspects of the life of a coach, and just, you know, help give you guys some ideas. So that'll be on there too, and I'll send that out. And that's a great way to help a new coach get started with their post, but then you guys can use it too. You know, if you just have one of those days, you're like, I want to post something, but I don't know what to say, or I don't know what to post today. Well, you can go grab an idea off of there. Okay. Alrighty. All right. I think that's all I've got. Do you guys have any other questions? Is this helpful? This stuff helpful for you?
Very helpful.
Okay. I'm just trying to get things.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just trying to get things rolled out and easy and simple before our busy season sets in here soon. And that way it's smooth sailing for everybody. All your tools are easy to access. They're simple. You're not having to waste time looking around. And that can just create overwhelming feelings. And that's not optimal health by any means. So keeping it simple for you guys, but then just giving you some good tools to where, you know, when it comes to follow-up, you guys got some simple things to use. When it comes to using the tools, you got a simple place to go. And then, you know, with posting and everything, you've got some, you know, different ideas and stuff to add with your blitz. Okay? Because people want to know more about your lives. Like I said, you girls that are on here, you guys do great with that already. So you know what I'm talking about. So. All right, my loves. Well, have a great night, and I hope to see you guys. I know Tara is on here, and she is out of state, so, but I hope to see you guys on Tuesday at the cooking class. It looks like we have a great number of people coming, and it'll be a lot of fun and a good time. So, and then, oh yeah, since I'm talking about events, I kind of threw out there doing like a little white elephant Christmas gathering here at my house on December 10th. It's a Monday, and just inviting clients, anybody who wants to come, just have, you know, a little lean green dinner. I can't decide if I want to do potluck or if I want to do dinner. But we did that last year. We had a white elephant gathering, and it was so much fun. We did like healthy, we did like kitchen gadget type things, or healthy, anything like program related. So it was cool. You know, people brought fun, like a zucchini thing, or they brought, I mean, I can't remember. It was just like a fun thing. So it was fun for the clients. We all laughed and had a good time, and it was a good time. So I really like to do that again. So whoever can make it, love for you guys to come. I try to plan it like kind of early in the month before all the Christmas stuff sets in. So that's all I've got, ladies. I hope you have a good night. Get some good rest, and have a good weekend coming up.